Alright, the first one's pretty much a warm-up for this one. Bye Forever, 150-minute, Beyond Infinity, Freestyle Freak. It's another record, check it. I'm about to put my brothers and sisters on a deathbed. You know, he cheated, took what he wanted, but now he blunted, sucking up to the devil, stepping down a level. It's who they feared is you, who protect us from us, and you from you. And yes, and it counts, fuck the 40 ounce. I sued them bastards, yeah, they got bounced. I did them like a demo. I took a 98 because I never liked the limo, but pump, wonk, pump it up. I made mad rhyme for mad times. I've never stopped spitting infinite rhymes. It's back as pack, it's bag full of easy, me shit, need abuse, me, sins, earth, perfect, curse, splitters, our shit, works, and sells, and helps. I'm starting to use week, I'm heavy bomber, so I want to sweater already, mom spaghetti, and there's a bed, rapping, I'm ready, rapping, never ending, I'm steady, and so I'm gonna change. I got them in a range, I gotta rearrange, so I'm bucking, building, back your brain, wrecking records with funky stuff. Am I loud enough? You gotta give it up, come again with the old bouncer. I'm calling a foul, and once again it counts. Mad tense, brothers know. The blunts in the back got the back, black behind, and that's whack. And once again, it's on. Hey, Jimmy Crackcorn, cracker again. Saint Nin, I said, I don't care, it's on. You be space now, no sleeping. I got $2 to clear it back, and I got 600 people because I'm hungry. Supposed to text me. This is hash out Marshall, so sweet. I gotta get a Brian through rough and crazy times. Call me a Hannibal Lecter. Yes, I choked her. They don't hear me, so here I go. I'm sick and tired, so Slyle, take me hot, yeah. Take you hot, yeah, I get hot, yeah. Bunch of smoke's flying by. I'm afraid I might die if I go by my about why I'm taking his sound, the bringing you down. Rappers ripping, a lyrical kicking, a finger licking, but to the rhythm I'm giving, but never cotton picking. Like James Brown, I'm saying it loud. Am I loud enough, huh? You gotta give the up, give the up. And when I'm coming, some numb, dumb, and full of holla, full of cum about some second guessing. My lessons about saving young. Some don't know, like Run said. So here we go. Where is inside? Whoop. There it is. There it is. Damn right. My man acts as a bad mother. Fucker, shut your mouth. I'm talking about Terminator. He's the man. Ba-bam. Hasta la vista, baby. Come with me if you want to live. Ba-bam, ba-bam, everybody get out. Get to the chopper. Get out. Ba-bam, spitting right now. Not everybody likes rock. But I never did represent something doing dumb shit. No gangsta lying. I'd rather diss presidents, dead or alive, bring them and I'll swing them. I vocalize, I just rap, I don't sing them. Flick them and fling them. You can go with them. Hall of Fame for the game, for the points. Dave, bring them, spitting their ending, a rhythm. I have a sophisticated vocabulary, man, documented education, my psychological unconscious value, elaborate on saying complete ediment, Ramy's consciously accurately planarly. I mean, new shows, subject to subterraneous, supercalifragilistic, mama rock me now, spend the block, Alabama, go get mama, close but no cigar. I got mine for I'm using my rhyme, the flow go wherever I want, and that's clever. I give a piece of my time to prevent some crime, and who's behind putting the guns to the young ones, the ones that make them is the ones that take them rugged for no reason, down in duck season. I don't wanna my mania go on the street wearing armor, so check yourself before you wreck yourself, respect yourself. You gotta give it up. I'm spitting rub-a-dub-dub in my tub. No. I hear the bass bass down, I'm sleeping, I got to close your eyes, I have to creep and back up. Yeah, my heart slam, my soul full, my full spectrum, arch to great alpha, Irish, couple turns, harder than hot, a bullet in the pig, they get a big head, sick, crude, a very lyric spitter, so screws, wave, you slip with it. I spit it. A motherfucker never loved us. Fucker, I never loved us. You ain't know, and now you know now. Still, at all. Scrub is with a toothbrush. Shit, fucker, still playing my old shit. But your shit is like the police asking us questions, fucker. We don't know shit. Flexing, motherfucker. I'm flexing. I'm just flexing, rapping. They're ending, spitting. our worst behavior. They used to never want to hear us. Remember, motherfucker never loved us. There it goes inside of my head, just rapping, speaking again. I'll be on my worst behavior. There's a rapper forever after. There it goes inside of my head, to rap and speaking again. Never, never, say never, but forever rapper. Stop rapping never, and let's happily ever after. I don't ever want you to leave me, my darling. I possess your soul, your mind, your heart, and your body. Rap, karate, ice, steam it inside me. Let a lavender field make me vanish, cause its odor will bring me some peace. All my roles and this life will be banished. My bane, cruelty will make me decease. I'm a simple and genuine poet, and I constantly have hope on God. I have doubts, hesitations, you know it. Am I talented or am I not? These two stanzas will make my thoughts lavish. A breath of agony will take the throne. Let the lavender field make me vanish. Lots of Calvaries leave me alone. Well, there I go, spitting notes into my phone. Never enough, never enough. I just get vocabulary, very documented education, my education, my psychological and conscious value, and everyone saying completely adamant. My name is conscious, accurately, and coherently. I mean, new show on something, I take the subject, terrorist, calculation, XPL, docenatism, or someone down on me, assuming how many of those shows have been, and they mirror, Rick, Alpha, Stitch, Devastating, Wire, demonstrating, I'm off, and I was feeling levitating, I get a motivating, elevator music, and lyrics. And my first appearance, the bat was supposed to slip me, but I can't be killed. That's why they cast a phoenix to plate me. I'm the Harley Quinn of hate, the clown prince of crime. You're a super troll. Stephen King wrote between the lines. It's like cocaine. You know what I said? I don't know how any kind of joke could ever go over that head. That they all float. Says the quote. But your films, they all stink. Sink. And as far as Mr. King goes, I'm a shining man wink. I make the Justice League look like just a bunch of super slubs. You lost to a herd of nerds who call themselves the Losers Club. You'll be gobbled up in Gotham. So stick to your small town where you're renowned as the if it's brown, flush it down, clown, or if it's brown, flush it down, crown. Wow, now, turn that frown upside down. You're John Doe and my dead lights, and you're about to fall from a new height, 'cause you're weak and you've lost every fight to a knight who wears underwear over his tights. I haunt nightmares and I'm ruthless. This battle like poker, the Joker is useless. The Joker rap battles Pennywise telepathically through me when he's not in your cards. Call me Arkham Asylum, I'm crazy with bars. Jack Nicholson played you just fine, but lately the cast in decline. Jared Leto came out trying to look like he was Tekashi 6ix9ine. So unless you've got a yummy younger brother, I think you'd better run, because I got 99 red balloons, bitch, and I dare you to take one, because I got 99 red balloons, bitch, and I dare you to take one. Go back into your well. You're giggling a super ginger. You lost to a turtle that wasn't even a ninja. When I flow, I go Mark Ham with little zeners. I steal the show like Bob Kane. I stole from Bill Finger, a frat rapper forever. I spit acid, be vowed. Every joke of mine steams your free night lights and a cloud beat by the kid from Stranger Things. When I compare your antics to a fiendish scheme I revel in, they pale like the moonlight. You can advance with the devil, and Pennywise likes the devil. We have so much fun together, but no one's dying to play with Joker except for maybe Heath Ledger. Put in your embarrassment. I'll beat you like you beat Harley Quinn. That purple suit is something you should only see Steve Harvey in. I feast out your fears. I'm the Dairy Main attraction every 27 years, but you don't. But you know that. But you know what? I have a secret. It's like a very special toy. If you want to kill Batman, eat him when he's a boy. Don't you lay a finger on my back, you little freak, or I will spend the whole week knocking out those prickled teeth. Tout your offer for his next game. Bane scheme scene. How about a little more PG and a lot less 13? Even I want to stoop to that kind of propriety. This is Earth. You just a space demon. We live in a society. I've seen your movies, so I know you don't hurt me, but I'll shock you down the drain so fast I'll call you Tim Scurry. I asked Robin if I drop bars. I take smiles and I leave scars. Guards in Arkham will admit that the Joker just killed it. Archimedes stole that from H.P. Lovecraft, who needs guards when you couldn't even escape Caesar Romero's mustache. You jester, Montresor, about to make you my Fortunato, and seal this battle up like I'm a cask of I'm a Talato, a rapple, wrap up, spit and rapple forever and ever. Now stop rapping never, say never. Rapper keeps rapping forever. My false fight was with my first wife. My toughest fight was with my wife. Rhymes. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I have been so great in boxing. Muhammad Ali speaking for me telepathically. They had to create an image like Rocky, a white image on the screen to counteract my image in the ring. America has to have its white images matter, where it gets them Jesus, Wonder, Woman, Tarzan, and Rocky. I'm no leader. I'm a little humble follower. A war of nations are fought to change maps, but wars, poverty are fought to map change. We who follow the teachings of Elijah, Muhammad, don't want to be forced to integrate. Integration is wrong. We don't want to live about spit and rap about, not as all, but that spit and rap from afar. Rap about, taking shots at the bar, rapping at the rapper bar. I'm spitting at the rapper bar, rapper from afar. I thought I had everybody on my side, but I went and blew it all sky high, and now she won't even spare a passing glance. All just because I ripped my pants when Big Larry came around just to put him down. A SpongeBob turned into a clown, and no girl ever wants to dance with a fool who went and ripped his pants. I know I shouldn't mope around and I shouldn't curse, but the pain feels so much worse, 'cause winding up with no one is a lot less fun than a burn from the sun or sand in your buns. Now I learned a lesson I won't soon forget. I listen and I spit it. Fire, I said. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere, anytime, all down in the deep blue sea. F is for fire that burns down the whole town. U is for uranium bombs. N is for no survivors. Rapper forever. There's a spit, and F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anytime, anything, anytime, all down here in the deep blue sea. When I wake up, first thing I do. Eggs, as to look around for something to chew. Exactly. Feeding myself is very, very tricky because you see I'm ridiculously picky. Eggs, but a shrew-free miss. I won't settle for the dregs. I'll borrow, I'll beg, I'll even kiss me for my dear beloved dose of eggs. Wrap out spitting again, side up my head. There it goes again, I said. There's that spitting and rapping again. As this kid vocabulary is man, occupied education, psychological competence, validating, elaborate, understanding, cool, adamant, ramius, conscious, accurate, and clear. I mean, new shows, but they take this up to materialism, copy, docenatism, infinitism, rhymatism, giantism, syllable, hypnotism. But not rapping again. But is spitting rapping again. But I need you like a hole in the head, and I need you like a bug in the bed. You constantly bite the cloth that feeds you. Who needs you, not me? Rapping between you. Rapping, who needs you, not me? You're a meat one. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel. Mr. Grinch, you're a bad banana. Mr. Grinch with the greasy black pea. You're a vile one. You got termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile. Mr. Grinch, you're a foul one. Friends, you don't have none. I want to touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a monster. Your heart's an empty hole. You're a goner. You got garlic in your soul. You got garlic in your soul. You're a goner. All them smiles, homie. I turn up the frown. I turn up the frown. All them decorations, I tear them down. You can ask Max. I don't play around. Ayo, who is this mean fellow? The skin ain't all green and his teeth all yellow. Let this brown flush it down and this yellow let it mellow. What you so mad for? Halloween come around and we ain't knocking at your door. Mr. Grinch, you're a meat one. Mr. Grinch, you got garlic in your smile. You got Baba spit and rap for a while. Never stop spitting and rapping again. This is kid vocabulary, use man, occupant, education, psychological, commerce, validating, elaborate, understanding, fluid, ramius, conscious, accurate, and coherent, neutrons, anti-deceptive, terrorism, caliphate, oceanism, infinitism, rhymatism, giantism, syllabalism, hypnotism of rhymatism. blessed. Bless my soul. What's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah. My hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think when you have such luck? I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but I'm feeling fine. When I'm near that girl that I love best, my heart beats so fast, scares me to death. Raps again inside of my head about we almost shared a dream. We almost made it all as a team. How nice it would have been. We almost touched the stars, and there stood then almost ours, rapping from afar about taking drinks at the bar. I'm rhyming in my rhyming tomb, a fruit of the loom. My apartment is my rhyming tomb, my prison of lyrics and rhymes until the end of time. Spent all night. You can find me in the club, a bottle full of bub. Look, mommy, I got the X. If you are looking at taking drugs, I'm not having sex. I ain't into making love, so come give me a hug. If you into getting rubbed, you can find me in the club, a bottle full of bub. Look, mommy, I got the X. If you into taking drugs, I'm not having sex. I ain't into making love. Find me in the club, bottle full of bub. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dubs. When I roll a 20 deep, it's 29 in the club. Fuckers heard I fucked with a Dre, and now they wanna show me 50 cents speaking through me telepathically. Rapping through me telepathically is 50 cent. Find me in the club, bottle full of bub. When you sit with a spit and rapping, look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Hold down G's. I see exhibit and the cut. Hey, fucker, roll the weed up. If you watch now, I move. You'll mistake me for a player or pimp. I've been hit with a few shells, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood in LA, they say 50, you pop about 50 cents speaking through me telepathically. Find me in the club, a bottle full of bub. I'm not spitting there endlessly for a eternity. Here goes spitting telepathically through me. I was just gonna spit and rapping for eternity. Here these space down, I go sleep and I got quarters. I have to creep in the back of the neck because I'm people because very stressed. I was attacking to be eat this hot chocolate marshmallow sweet. Spitting there endlessly. I am happiness in the flesh. A trauma coming after me, and I cannot seem to stop the stress. Love the pain. Lest I fall again into sin, dance with me, go with it, moving solemnly, a bottom up, a bottle, push them over, but what could it do to a G like you? Let them demons through. You're looking at the Grim Reaper in the flesh, coming for your ego, death when I'm present and head. Off as a dead president, about ripping through these words about haven't you heard? Like 1, 2, sold to the guy that can't be present at home, begging like God, when am I getting my own? I've been too long, I've been in my zone. Tell him that I'm finished, but I moved the goalpost. I need a new girl, she ain't hitting no more. God, can you free my soul? Need some help, but I really want more. I needed more money, more power, more hoes, and a white Bronco. I asked you humbly, got amen, signed with my love, my ego. Then you wonder why you in the slump, stupid chump. Don't listen to these words, made up fictions in your head. My mind on fire, my heart's my soul, full, my full sparks, right, arch to ground, forever, Irish, couple times, charges, hard and hot, a bullet, and pick it, break it, I'm sick. How much ground, how much pocket, pop. Don't listen to these words made up fictions in your head. If you keep on listening, you're unconscious. You are dead. If you want to know the secret, don't listen to your head. Rapper in my bed, let them voices flow. Let go and stay within yourself. Follow the inner body. Let go. Be at home. No longer giving your energy to these assholes, and you'll be living in the now. Though feeling peace within yourself. This is help. That I'm spitting no venom. I'm present right now, aiming for your thoughts and putting holes in your ego. Cannot be present in light, so shine down. Follow me while I kill my ego. Like broom, broom, ma broom, broom, ma broom, bitch. Ma boom, boom, ma boom, boom. Wanna see what I be on? Light the bitch up, glow like neon. 1,000 cuts, blasting spirit bombs. Move like Kakarot. Put them hands up, hit them like go on beyond. Drop in my guard. Ego the feet on a seesaw. The battle with myself. I'm up, down. Like costumes, all darkness to me. Look who is up now. Cuckoo. Stomach punctured. Scared skin is pulling guts now. Stop rapping there. About Peter Piper, the back up there, Peter Piper, Betty Butter was the batter, put the butter on my batter, bitter, yell with the purge jam black bread, spread thick sugar, yell with the purge jam black bread, a tet that bread, never ended inside of my head. How many clams had claiming this damn cream king can of about seashells by the seashore. Mama, put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That a long black cloud is coming down. I feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Well, I feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Well, won't you please let me in? Wrapping her in, there's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed. With a word, she can get what she came for. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, because you know sometimes words have no two meanings. Sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. It makes me wonder. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving, and my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking, and it's whispered that soon, if we all call the tune, then the piper will lead us to reason, and a new day will dawn for those who stand alone, and the forest will echo with laughter. If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. It's just a spring clean for the main queen. But yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. Your head is humming, and it won't let go. In case you don't know, the piper's calling you to join him. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know the stairway lies on the whispering wind? As we wend on down the road, our shadows taller than our soul. There walks a lady we all know, who shines white light and wants to show how everything still turns to gold. And if you listen very hard, the tune will come to you at last, when all are one, and one is all to be a rock and not a roll. And she's buying a stairway to heaven, knocking on heaven's door, buying a stairway to heaven. There's that rapping forever and ever. Sophisticated vocabulary, use man, occupated education, psychological, incompetence, validate, and library, understanding, completely adamant, randomly, conscious, accurately, incoherently, wrongly, neutral, and subject, antithesis, subject, terrorism, calipers, biodotionism, infinitism, rhymatism, giantism, syllabalism, hypnotism of Dr. Seussianism, rap battle between Chucky versus Annabelle telepathically through me. Hi, I'm Annabelle. Don't you want to play? Just a porcelain doll force and taking souls away. Let me give you a little history. Company, it loves misery, and everywhere I go, I carry a demon injuries. Tend to occur, grisly murders and symphony tend to happen when it gets released, and catching is slippery, and it's coming for you, Chucky, and still ain't your host, posing as Annabelle's ghost. Anyone's challenging's toast. I've been searching for Andy, killing Annie would do, but using voodoo. It's time to play. I'm coming for you. I could use another side chick, a Tiffany's boo, boom. But I'm liking how you have the capabilities to ditch and keep switching your host. Stuck in this body's terrible and barely bearable, and considering we're comparable, I'll be still letting your host. Switch it up for a while. I can't wait to rub on every inch of this new body and bile. Rhyme for a while. This is what I do. A murder to dial back to murder. No matter what I do, it always calls a psychopath killer. And Annie, you are next. I don't care if it's a demon. I am coming to possess. This is what I do. A demon to a doll. You will bring me in your home, and I swear I'll kill you all. A psychopathic killer. And Chucky, you are next. I need a new host, a new face for breaking others' necks. I am otherworldly. You are nothing but a human who fled into a doll. An embarrassing solution, Charles Lee Ray. There really is no comparison. My origin is the depths of hell. Yours American. I'll melt the rubber off your body like it's a paraffin. You're arrogant. You want to see the depths of a mortal terror, friend. Your vessel is mine. I need an update for a new age. So give it up, otherwise I'll show you what is true rage. I'm a legend, little slut. You're on my turf. You're the friend to the end. And that's now. This might hurt. Degenerate and never one for chivalry. So don't you be surprised when I stick it to you literally. Are you even possessed? Do you move? All I do see you stare. I've never been a fan of Pruges, and that demon that you talked about, I'm taking him too, escaping in you, erasing and creating a new Chucky, rapping never endingly. This is what I do, a murder to dial back to murderer. No matter what I do, it always calls a psychopathic killer, rapper forever, a psychopathic killer, rapper forever. Stops rapping never. Side of my head, the raps begin to spit up again. Sophisticated vocabulary, manic, documented, education, psychological, and commerce, validating, elaborate, I'm saying, completely adamant, Ramus, consciously, accurately, incoherently, renewed, shown, so they do subterranean, supercalifragilism, supercalifragilism, anti-subterraneanism, infinitism, or someone down the line, you should have the shoes of him, and they may rubber sophisticated, see how they say to you, devastating, more demonstrating, and modified, feeling levitating, or motivating, elevator music. When you're through swimming, drop your back. Come and relax, girl, in my little beach shack. Yeah. There'll be nothing you'll lack. It's a pressure to welcome you in my little beach shack. Bye-bye. I'm in the beach shack, yeah. Take off that wet cap. Let down your hair. Come to my beach shack. You'll be comfortable there. Come see my actions. I wish you would. Don't be afraid, girl. My intentions are good. Bum, because of love. I'm 100 feet tall. I bounce this world like a little old ball. The heaven and earth are now all mine. I jump to the moon from cloud number 9. Because of love, I'm a mighty big man. I hold the sun in the palm of my hand. Just one leap, I can cross the seas, just over mountains, fly over trees. Because when I found love. That's all that I can say. House rap about. Because of love, I'm the happiest guy, and life is sweet as cherry cream pie. Spin our end in rhymes all day and all night. There goes inside, echoing through my mind all day and all night. And they're spitting infinite rhymes. A shepherd boy attended his master's sheep near a dark forest not far from the village. Soon he found life in the pasture very dull. All he could do to amuse himself was to talk to his dog or play on his shepherd's pipe. One day, as he sat watching the sheep in the quiet forest and thinking what he would do should he see a wolf, he thought of a plan to amuse himself. His master had told him to call for help should a wolf attack the flock, and the villagers would drive it away. So now, although he had not seen anything that even looked like a wolf, he ran toward the village and shouted at the top of his voice, "Wolf, wolf, wolf, wolf!" As he expected, the villagers who heard the cry dropped their work and ran in great excitement to that pasture. But when they got there, they found the boy doubled up with a thing of laughter at the trick he played on them. A few days later, the shepherd boy again shouted, "Wolf, wolf!" Again, the villagers ran to help him, only to be laughed at again. Then one evening, as the sun was setting behind the forest and the shadows were creeping out over the pasture, a wolf finally did spring from the underbush and fall upon the sheep. In terror, the boy ran toward the village, shouting, "Wolf, wolf!" But the villagers heard the cry. They did not come to help. They had before. He cannot fool us again, they said. The wolf killed a great many of the boy's sheep and then slipped away into the forest. Rap of a butt, a spit this. There's a spit and raps again in my head. Raps begin again and again. I want you to leave me here, my darling. I possess your soul, your mind, your heart, and your body. Rap karate, ice, demon inside me. I'll stop rapping, never endingly. Who would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Would you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? Beyond the door, there's peace, I'm sure, and I know there'll be no more tears in heaven. There'll be no more tears in heaven. There'll be no more tears in heaven. There's a rapping, never ending. I said, in my mind, I'm on fire, my eyes, my soul, full spark, trip, Irish, off of Irish, couple services, harder than hot, blood of them, pig it, dig it, prick it, big head, and sick, every lyric, spirit, sister, away from me, slip of it, spit it. Every wolf needs a bitch, and I see her now. I'm gonna take her to the party at my house where we can rock with all the lichens until we bring it down, and then head out into the streets and run all around. This is my wolf pace. We're gonna rock the house, scare a couple of kids, and rip somebody's guts out. Then we'll head into the woods for the rest of the night and enjoy some hard fucking under the light all tonight. I see the transformation coming, and I'm high on life. I can't wait to see. Can't wait to feel the fur grow on my werewolf hide. All the haters and the hunters can go suck my knot. We're gonna rock until the dawn and chug some shots of Blue Moon Lacquer and a joint or two. The werewolves know how to rock, How about you, like and froze, unite against hate in the world. And remember being in half wolf that get you all the girls. This is the werewolf rap. Werewolf rap. Chuck Freddy Krueger versus Pennywise. And we're back to rap telepathically through me, laying you down for sleep for 2 decades of your own hell. It looks like wise is lacking luck. Let's throw a penny in the well. It's prime time for a rap battle, bitch. I dip you into a shame, down to the bottom of your silk suit. Yes, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words, we both know they kill you. So drop this beat in your breath. That when I beat you to death, that the makeup on your head will match up with your bed, cause my dreams are a threat. While the scream is what that you get. Make the spider a joke. It's a meme on the web. You ain't hot shit like curry. Now you're Swedish. All you can eat dish. But bon appetite, bitch. You'll end up like your thirsty monstrosity. Now the fuckers chair bound. I can't stand up like your comedy. And here comes Freddy. A new nightmare's biggest fear from Bill to Bevy. Your only scare is the bill of new bed sheets stuck in the 80s reboot. Fucked up. You're officially the leader of the Boomers Club. I'll just wait for this Festus fetus to get injured. They should replace you with the baby from Freddy Got Fingered. Well, the nightmares won't be coming back soon. You're out of your airtime. Do you want a balloon? You keep up and running children till Jason mutilated your character. And now the question is, who would win? But here, the alien or the sexual predator, a Swiss cheese looking motherfucker walking out my streets. I've always been the king of dairy. You're the dairy queen, cause I never was a killer. To hop, flop on your boat, dude. So you better get high. I make standards float too. You're dated, so listen up. You aged and you couldn't stop. Your face replicates your plot. A game of connected dots. Your rating is severed, flopped. They made like your head and dropped. The same as popcorn I brought. You raised, blew up, and popped. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock. My count rounds out to 1,000. You're grouchy. Left people howling more about your idiot Townies. You're not even allowed the best clown flick in the same fucking year. Your lousy sequel came out, and you're scared of maturing. You're scared of maturing, and so your MO's eternal. You shit your sewers when you see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A bitch taking a nap, and I got your soul on a hook. You're helping me slaughter people by making them read your book. So it looks like a little stormy for your sewer orgy. You didn't reign before me. I'm the GOAT, greatest of all time. You're horny. I'll stick the spreading teens over bed sheets while you're left melting into a puddle. How's that for a wet dream? You're more of a downfall than main storms to my main form. Your last one turned out like an 8-year writers in a brainstorm. I'll go sleeping on these flows. I'll have Freddy's battle weapons shredded to Eddie's medicine. I am off my medicine. Again and again I said, I am off my medicine. But spitting that rap never ending again. I am off my medicine, spitting never ending again. Well, Michael Myers is spitting a straight murder, a psychopathic killer. Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees telepathically threw me in a rap battle, a razzle dazzle, hustle the devil of the dazzle. About Michael Myers is spitting straight murder, a psychopathic killer. It felt good to hurt her. Who is that, you ask? I'm talking about my sister, and now I got my eyes fixed on the babysitter. But before I get to her, I gotta focus on the bigger fish, a copycat and bitch. Really, it is so ridiculous for me to take a big man, throw him in a mask, and task him with killing masses quick. Mikey Myers, like the movie Shrek. Let's peel the layers back first, then I'll see your death hot. You ain't nothing new, only added to the death. I had a tag team meeting, a mom snapping each other's necks, supernatural taking axe and gut you like a mackerel. Where's it's a knife for the mic. Whether it's a knife for the mic, I am masterful. Whether it's a knife for the mic, I am masterful. About spitting masterpieces, so to say that I'm a clone, hardly factual, bashing your dome, then I'll make your limbs detachable. You claiming supernatural, then what am I? I got shot 6 times, burned alive, and I didn't die. You think your silly rhymes and shrines are pretty fly. Nah, I don't need a mom to ghostwrite my storyline. Kill for mother, said Jason's mother rapper forever. Kill my own family. They said I was insane. Maybe they're right. I always have murder on the brain. First of it was Judith. First it was Judith, now it's on you. Wear a hunter, time to wear a pair of other shoes. Oh goodness, who is the best? Is it Halloween or the 13th? Indeed, spit into thee for all of eternity. Spit never endingly off the top of me, telepathically for all of eternity. As this skill, vocabulary is bad, adequate, documented, education, psychological encounters, validate, elaborate, understanding, clear, adamant, remains consciously, accurately, and coherently. When we new shows for the antithesis of materialism, supercalifragilistic, infinitism, rhymatism, there's a spitinatism, a pism, a supercalifragilistic, a spit never endinglism, antithesis of materialism, supercalifragilistic. I can explain about last night, although things didn't look just right. Please believe me, there was nothing wrong. I thought about you day all night long. Cross my heart, I hope to die. Well, I want to tell you no lie. Talk about a piece of rotten luck. You do a friend a favor and you wind up stuck. You couldn't hold a candle to you. No, sat here. Why hard to handle like Model T. Cross my heart and I hope to die. Why I want to tell you no lie. Please believe me when I say wild horses could drag me away from you, cause I don't have to look too hard to see what I've got in my own backyard. So please forget me and forget. Don't save my eyes. My eye will tell lies, right? Alright, I miss those kisses from your honeycomb. This humble bumblebee just wants to fly back home. Cross my heart, I hope to die. Spend their end in rhymes. You saw me cry in the chapel. The tears I shed were tears of joy. I know the meaning of contentment. Now I'm happy with the Lord. Just a pain and simple, a chapel where humble people go to pray. I pray to the Lord that I'll grow stronger and I live from day to day. Away goes the day inside of my head. The lyrics begin to speak of again. I said, yes, I will go back to school and achieve victory. No man will take what my father has built unless that man is me. My Billy, sweet Billy boy, I knew you would come back. No one can stop you if you try. Don't I have a nice rack? Veronica, I thank you for beating the shit out of me. I see things so clearly now. I choose my destiny. Oh, Billy, I knew you had it in you. We're here to help you, Billy. Get back in school to stay. You gotta work real hard and stick it out till graduation day. Hey, kids, it's me. I bet you thought that I was dead. But when I fell over, I just broke my leg and got a hemorrhage in my head. There are obstacles in the way, but together we shall overcome. Because you can't break a spirit and you can't kill a dream. Do you have any more gum? More gum? Bum, 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 bum. Kingdom come. A snowmeister. Whatever I touch, turns the stone on my clutch. Bend your mama over. Ouch, he's too much. Mr. White Christmas. Mr. Snow. Mr. Icicle. Mr. Timberlow. Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to stone on my clutch. Ouch, he's too much. He's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr. Snow. That's right. He's Mr. Icicle. He's Mr. Timberlow. Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to stone in my clutch. Ouch, he's too much. I never want to know a day that's over 40 degrees. I'd rather have it 30, 20, 10, 5, and let it freeze. He's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr. Snow. He's Mr. Icicle. He's Mr. Timberlow. Well, verified go. Spitting notes into my phone. Don't rank me. Basalatito. I come from the land of the Irish Spring. Dublin's the place where I learned my thing. From the Emerald Isle to your place in the hood. I'm a man of green. Comes to do no good. Lep in the hood comes to do no good. Lep in the hood comes to do no good. A blunt is dope. This place is hype. There's a lassie. She's just my type. I hate to resort so soon to magic, but I haven't been laid so long, and it's tragic. I haven't been laid so long, so it's tragic. I'll show what to do. So lend an ear. Don't worry, little lassie. You've got nothing to fear. Sit with a lad who's lean and green, and let me show you why I'm a love machine. I come to do no good. Lep in the hook, come to do no good. I'm a wee green guy who's new to town. Show me what you do when you get down. I'll go up and you'll go down, we'll cause a scene. You'll love the green, about lepping the hood come to do no good. Lepping the hood come to do no good. When we're bad, we're good. From the cliffs, mother, to your front door, you better turn out the lights and pray some more. We're gonna party through the night until the dawn. Then you and I are gonna get it on. Lepping the hood come to do no good. Lepping the hood come to do no good. Lepping the hood come to do no good. There's such spitting raps all day. I was just kill vocabularies, manic, inoculation, education, psychological unconscious, LA, and library, and saying, legitimate, Remy's consciously accurate, and clearly, and running neutral, and so the antithesis of the terrorists, we cover to be audacious, infinitism, and giantism, with symbolism, a dash of fruitless sand, with a bomb strapped to my back. I have a nasty plan for Christmas in Iraq. I got fruit checkpoint A, but not fruit checkpoint B. That's when I got shot in my ass by the U.S. military. Oh, jingle bombs, my mind blew up. You see, where are all the virgins that Bin Laden promised me? Hey, oh, a jingle bombs, U.S. soldiers shot me dead. The only thing that I have left is a towel upon my head. I used to be a man, but every time I cough, thanks to Uncle Sam, my nuts keep falling off. A Buddha shot of a laka chick. And I have an Irish wiener, but it's been magically delicious, and I have an Irish wiener. It's magically delicious. My bombing days are done. I need to find some work. Perhaps it would be much safer as a convenience store night clerk. Oh, jingle bombs, ba bum bum da da. Na. Where are all the virgins that Bin Laden promised me? Hey, there it goes inside my head. You be space down when I go to sleep, and I get towards all the actually creep out of the back of my so I pee because I want to creep out spend never endingly to the got my dog and a 6-pack inside my truck. My wife rides in the back because she won't shut up. There's a deer in the headlights, and though it might be a sin, I gun the motor and run over him. It's a roadkill Christmas, and then I send Creep a tender eyes. It's a roadkill Christmas, because they freeze when the light hit their eyes. She loaded him into the back of the truck. I was driving us home. That's when he done woke up. I couldn't believe what I saw in my rear mirror. Hey, well, my wife was wrestling with a mad deer. It's a roadkill Christmas. She had 50 pounds over him. It's a roadkill Christmas. There was no time till she had him pinned. But by the time we got home, he was her pet. That night he slept on my side of the bed. I had to spend the night out in my truck, but I had some beer, so I don't give a damn. Hey, that was close. I almost said damn, but bam and wham. A couple days later, I made him a deal. Spin their end and spitting a wheel. No. And my mind on fire, my soul full, my full spectrum, I sugar, upper eyes, couple turns, as harder than animal, to them pick it, a dickhead, a big head, sick, with a fairy lyrics, fair, 6 squares, wait for you, spit it. Their end, and I said, spitting their end, and again. Inside of my head, the demons begin again. A bitch, I'm a monster. A no good bloodsucker, a fat motherfucker. And now look who's in trouble. As you run through my jungles, all you hear is rumbles. Spitting their end of buffle. I will gossip. Oh, fuck up, just stop it. Everybody know I'm a motherfucking monster. I'm gonna need to see your fucking hands at the concert. I'm spitting their end, all the best living are dead, hands down, huh? Let's talk. More head right now, huh? And my eyes are more red than the devil is. And I'm about to take it to another level, bitch. No matter who you go and get, ain't nobody cold as this. I do the rap. I'm a track triple-double, no assists, and my only focus is staying on some bogus shit, arguing with my older bitch, acting like I owe her shit. I heard the beat, the same raps that gave the track pain. I bought the chain that always give me back pain. I fucking up my money, so yeah, I had to act sane. Cha-ching, motherfucker. But these hoes, I love my accent. A chick came up to me and said, this is number 2, the dot yo. Well, this is number 2 dot yo, and the not yo. The now set to the river in Egypt, they said, spent never ending again. If you want to make your number 1, your number 2, now mix that a goose and Malibu. I call it a Malibu, yeah. I was spitting, goddamn. Yeezy, always hit him with a new style. I know that motherfucker well, what you gonna do, whatever I want to do. Gosh, it's cool now. No, I'm gonna do, it's new now. Thank you, motherfuckers. I really need to cool out. Pow. Wow, EPA right now. Everybody know I'm a motherfucking monster, rapper, imposter, Sasquatch, a Godzilla, King Kong, Loch Ness, Goblin, a ghoul, a zombie with no conscience. A question, what do these things all have in common? Everybody knows I'm a motherfucking monster. Conquer, stop you silly nonsense. None of the fuckers know where the swamp is. None of you fuckers have seen the carnage that I've seen. I still hear fiends scream in my dreams. Murder, and black convertibles. I kill a block. I murdered avenues. I raped and pillaged your village. I was spent there ending. Everybody want to know what my Achilles heel is. I love. I don't give enough of it. All I get is these vampires and bloodsuckers. Rapper forever and ever. Stop trapping never. Rapper forever and ever. Stop trapping never. Lives happily forever after never. Say never for the forever rapper. Lives happily ever after. And stop trapping never. Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky. I had the one long horn and one big eye. I commenced to shaking, and I said, oh, 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 it looks like a purple people eater to me. It was a one-eyed, one-horn, a flying purple people eater. Well, he came down to earth, and he laid in the tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. I heard him say in a voice so gruff, I want to eat you because you're so tough, blah, blah, blah. And there's that spitting rap, blah, blah, blah. And my mind of fire, my eyes love, my soul full of full spectrum, extra graph, offer, ass, call, turn, stress, is harder than I bullet on the pig, a dick, a prick, a big head, so sick, quick, with a league, spit it, 6 grades away from me, slip it, spit it, and there, end it. It was one eye, one horn, flying purple people eater. There's a spin razzle dazzle, and then he swung from the tree, and he laid on the ground, and he started to rock, really rocked it around. It was a crazy ditty with a sweetening tune, saying a boop, a doop, a loop, a lum, a bam, boom, a boom, well, God bless my soul, a rock and roll, a flying purple people eater, rapper forever and ever, stop strapping never. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, the zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking. All were digging the sounds. Igor, unchanged, backed by his banging hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal crew. The Cryptic Five out from his coffin. Drake's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to Transylvania Twist? Everybody, let's rock! Bow, 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 wow, yippee, yippee, yeah, na. Then rock, ba, ba, ba. As a skill, vocabulary, manic, occupation, education, my psychological conscious daily, and library, understanding, adamant, Ramus, conscious, accurately, metaphorically, infinitely. I mean, neutral, and subject, subject, terrorism, califragism, docetism, infinitism, and rhymatism. Well, it's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark under the moonlight. You see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed because this is a thriller night, and no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. You know it's thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller. Ow, I'm gonna thrill you tonight. The darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize y'all's neighborhood, and whoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the bounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. I'm gonna thrill you tonight. The foulest stenches in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and the grisly ghouls from every tomb. I'm gonna thrill you tonight and close it in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver. For no mere mortal can't resist the evil of the thriller. The evil of the thriller. I'm the forever psychopathic killer, and there's a rapper forever and ever. Stop rapping never. Let's go back to where it started, where my life was filled with peace. Though alone, my dad cold-hearted, my sister fan made my darkness cease. We left at school every Christmas evening. Then one day I found new meaning when they would invite me home, joyful at ease with family, with the news that Fanny died. I knew from this moment that I'm all alone. He thinks he is alone when there's all around him others. That's his lonely heart can see is filled with greed. Come with your robe. We fly away to a time jolly and gay with the ghost of Christmas past here to help me find my way. Come with your robe. We fly away to a time of jolly and gay with the ghost of Christmas past. Nurse up rap and dance till morning, a scene and cheering. Christmas time was always staring to a hope of better times. I still can recall that joyful night when I met my love, my be-all. I wished for the rest of my time that we could have made a life together. Never stop rapping, come with your robe and fly away, ghost of Christmas past. So never stop spitting at the net, rhyming raps. Never stop spitting all day and all night. Not stop, but Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. You sure are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf could want to listen to me. I'm a Little Red Riding Hood. I don't think little big girls should go walking in these spooky old woods alone. What big eyes you have. The kind of eyes that drive wolves mad. So just to see that you don't get chased, I think I ought to walk with you for a ways. What full lips you have. They're sure to lure someone bad. So until you get Grandma's place, I think you ought to walk with me to be safe. And I'm gonna keep my sheep suit on. I'm gonna keep my sheep suit on. I'm sure that you've been shown that I can be trusted walking with you alone. Little Red Riding Hood. I'd like to hold you if I could, but you might think I'm a big bad wolf, so I won't. What a big heart I have, better to love you with. Little Red Riding Hood, even bad wolves can't be good. I'll try to be satisfied just to walk by, close by your side, and maybe you'll see things my way before we get to Grandma's place. Little Red Riding Hood, you are looking good. You're everything that a big bad wolf could want. Blah, blah, blah. Stop, nah. There it goes inside of my head. Yakking rhyming again. I'm a mind of fire, my arse, like my soul full, my full flesh, I have arse to go off, over arse, couple times, arse is harder than hot, bold, and then pick it, dick it, freaking big head, and sick, quick, for every lyric, spit it, never end it, spit it, rap it. She ain't got no money. Her clothes are kinda funny. Her hair is kinda wild and free. But love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows me. She talks kinda lazy, and people say she's crazy, and her life's a mystery. But love grows where rosemary goes, round like a circle. Comes back knocking at your front door. A triangle, circle, a rectangle, octagonal, horizontal. Dorothy says, now, what was it? She said, yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he is a whiz. If there ever was a wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. One because you're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. If there ever was a Wizard of Oz, about I am Oz. Dorothy clicking her heels together, saying, "There's no place like home, no place like home." A bum, 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 bum. Hakuna Matata, wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata, when he was a young warthog. When I was a young warthog, very nice Spanx. He found his aroma lacked a certain appeal. He could clear the savannah after every meal. I'm a sensitive soul, although I seem thick-skinned, and it hurt that my friends never stood downlined. The shame. He was shamed. I thought of changing my name. What's the name? And I got downhearted. How did you feel every time I hate Pumbaa, not in front of the kids? Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata ain't no passing craze. Rapping again all night and all day. Spitting rapping, okay. I don't want you to leave me here, my darling. I possess your soul, your mind, your heart, and your body. Rap Friday, nice demon rapping inside me. I never thought hyenas essential. They're crude and unspeakably plain, but maybe they've a glimmer of potential if allied to my vision and brain. I know that your powers of retention are as wet as warthog's backside, but thick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expressions. The lights are not all on upstairs, but we're talking keens and successions. Even you can't be caught unawares. So prepare for a chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shining new error is tiptoeing nearer. And where do we feature? Just listen to the teacher. I know it sounds sorted, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am give my dues, and injustice deliciously squared. Be prepared. That's great. That will soon be connected with a king who will be all time adored. There it goes inside of my head, rapping and speaking again and again. My mind on fire, my eyes like you have a beast, someone who's sleeping. I have to go to. I'll summon down like anyone who shows up in the air, so I'll be a sit to that same word. I demonstrate how to modify feeling levitating. When I'm going to get more of the elevator music. So I was whole bottle of alcohol. It's like Godzilla, a syllable killer, a spiller. About rap. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here, every girl here, every guy here, I love to beat you, Gaston. Even when taking your lumps, there's no man in town as mightier as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone awed and inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why. No one's slick as Gaston, no one's quick as Gaston, and no one's neck as incredibly thick as Gaston's. For there's no man in town half as manly, perfect, pure, paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on. No one's been like Gaston, a kingpin like Gaston. No one's got a swell, a cleft, and his chin like Gaston. As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating. Wrapping her end, and I said, spitting a sophisticated vocabulary, use man, education, my psychological and conscious value, and library, understanding completely admit, random is consciously, accurately, and clearly, remaining neutral, and subterraneous, docentism, giantism, hypnotism, syllabalism, Dr. Seussianism, Freddy Krueger versus Jason Voorhees, and a battle rap telepathically in my head, spit, and then again, I've been away from my children for far too long, so good thing you got the brains and brawn of a man that died young. How sweet he sticks up for his dead whore of a mother, even with a face like yours. I've seen her dreams of work and rubber. I watched her a shitty film, and you call that slut a stalker? I saw that bitch was wash dishes while you squirmed in the water. You're a busy boy stalking kids, so I'd hate to be a bother. But when your mummy's gone, my lines will hit you harder than your father. Harder than your father. But when your mommy's gone, my lines will hit you harder than your father. Sit and sob and bullied in that bed where you're curled. Please leave that mask on. You're doing favors for the world. That's only, wow, Jason, that's a face only a mother could love. No shitty gimmicks. I'd kill that you could pull, could harm this. I'll axe you out. Jason, welcome your new Tommy Jarvis. Kill them. Look what they did to you, Jason. Kill them. I was called for a duel. Thus began this cute thriller of a man flaunting his might, stepping to a mute killer, another victim to the death, a curse of Camp Crystal Lake. I've seen your new nightmare. What was my soul to take? You're no new blood. You've been burnt before. Bill Cosby got upstaged by your town. Now your enemy's coffee. I'll knock your fried head clean off to get the point to you that Jason lives. Freddy's dead. I'm getting deja vu. You were made to beat my rival and ended up nowhere. Truly stepping to me will be your worst nightmare. Allow this to be your fourth death. God forbid you come near my late teens. I know you like touching kids. Trick or treat. This is your last Halloween. Freddy used to get roasted and fights on the streets. His flame is dying fast. I don't give Shatner above some fans. Still loving some burnt voice actor, but I'll let them hear it. Sure, they'll dig your squealing when two crispy bitches splatter against the glass ceiling. Jason is no jagged larynx, but that keeps my vocals down. I let silence talk and let victims run their mouths. I admire that. You made a cable, a toss and a fret. All Craven made was a springboard for Johnny Depp. The crabbit of a creep demeaned. If you peep into my dreams, mask off, Michael. I'm mired. You 6 feet deep. If you don't mind, you sound like you've never seen a ghost in your fourth wrist. It's ironic you can't hang. I can show you where the door is and deep shit with this mister. You're too close to your sister. You can find her in hell and tell her how much you missed her. Like a Woodsboro, a massacre. I'm killing this track. Try to rid me like Sydney. I'll just keep coming back. Just a phone call and a scream, and that's all it takes. I like scary movies. That's why I didn't watch your remakes. So get your satisfaction when they scream. I'll make Ghostface a ghost that fit that dream. You're acting a tenderized pig. That's less hammy. I like watching scary movies when the saw is your family. I eat home invaders like Michael for breakfast. Obsessed with your sister. The boys are just like us. I'm your granddaddy. Kiddos, best show respect, sirs. I've got a real mask. Now I'm adding bitch textures. Listen up here, you screwed heads. The name's Ash. Housewives, it's me versus Evil Dead. I never get scared. You'll be dead by dawn against a bad Ash like me. Take step 1, and I'll send you to 1300 AD. I stay groovy. I keep in my monsters in check. I line front my chainsaw, and this redneck gets a redneck taking over the cabin while Jason's taking Manhattan. I'd rather listen to Rebecca Blackfin this Friday's rapping. I'm rapping there and rapping. Was that tapping at my chamber door? I pull up the raven forevermore, forced to kill my friends left with a chainsaw arm. I can take you. You're wearing a mask that I'd sell at S-Mart. Recite the book of the dead and chain you all to the floor. Then goes ashy slashy until I'm swimming in gore. But I won't sleep, so Freddy attempts to attack me are weak, and Jason can't speak. One shot from my broomstick, and Michael and Leatherface swept in defeat and give Ghostface to the trees after you've lost everything. You've been slain by a mortal baby. Hail the king. Blah blah. This is kid vocabulary. Use manic inoculated communication, my psychological incompetence, that's validating and library understanding, clue adamant, Raymond's conscious accurate and apparently arranging insurance, but anti-submitarianism, supercalifragilisticalism, fidentism, giantism, syllabalism. Pennywise was Chucky in a battle rap telepathically through my head. About the eater of worlds, alive for millennia, a face of the villain who needs a booster chair. I can't handle his anger, a grumpy man handler for once on a rap. Can we not hear you swear? Because it's kind of funny coming from a 2-foot dummy. I'm trying to scare kids, not make them giggle from their tummy. The child's plays were horrors, but when it changed to Chucky, sorry bud, but you became a comedy. In fact, you're the laugh stock of all villains. You don't even show up in the highest gross of horror films. And that's what with your 8-movie franchise. My opening weekends better than all your films combined. You don't belong in this genre. You're done with horror. But I know some films better suited for it. Yeah, there's a world of adventure with Buzz and the team go blow Woody and Boo beat him for me. Pennywise, he likes the children. He likes the children weekend. He likes the children weekend and screaming. Chucky Rabbit busting with a knife and starts sweetening. If either villain starts chasing me, I'll be beaten. It comes down to would I rather be stabbed or eaten? They're ending spitting. Screw you, clown. I don't feed off fear. I feed off death. Want to make that clear. And if it weren't no fear, and that would freak the losers. They ran from the stink of the shit and the sewers, killing with a blade or I'll bash with a bat. With a face full of cracks. You can't even sell Big Macs. Wait, scratch that. You can never be a Ronald. You would never get the job with a forehead so colossal. Okay, I'll admit, we got this in common. We both chase kids, but I won't be stopping. 27 years, I gotta take a nap. Sorry, bozo, but I think that's whack. I try to lure kids, but your outfit's dumb. You gotta look cute like you want to have fun. You may as well stand in the street with a gun. When they look at that face, they don't come, they run. Pennywise, he likes children weekend and screaming. Chucky ever bust in with a knife and start swinging. I spent centuries scaring kitties on this planet, learning their fears and abusing it. I've shape-shifted into everything's imaginable except for one thing, a doll. 27 years for a breaking great, more like centuries of sleep. Don't lie and exaggerate. When I'm brought back, I'll stab them and lacerate. No prey on the weak for a kill on a silver plate. Oh, you're a killer, such a badass shiver. Your voice is so scary when I take a look at you with binoculars pointed at the ground. There's Chucky. Seems you need a century of beauty sleep like me. A jab at the height. Night about what a yawn. Even I'm looking down at the clown's true form. You're a fraud and a fake. You were always just pretending, and your ultimate demise was even worse than Bill's ending. You're right. I really shouldn't have an ending. I just look at all of the money I'm making while you and your crew milk every last hour, but recycled plastic will only get crappier. I never thought you cared for the fame or the money, but the cash couldn't fix those teeth. Beat Bugs Bunny. Chapter 1 was a smash, and the only real driver, wasn't the only real driver, but 2 was a flop. What the hell was the Spectre? I'll bite your head off like Ozzy Osbourne did the Bat, and then I'll fly you off to Oz, burn you in the outback, throw the Barbie doll on the Barbie. That's a wrap. After your last film, you ain't ever coming back, never coming back. But inside of my head, the voices echo again and again. My mind on fire, my heart slide, my soul full spectre. I should off our brash, couple times, as hard as I had a bullet and paid a dickhead, a freaking big head, and so with a forever lyrics, spirit, 6 crazy away from me, so but sweet design my state. And you hear the beast being strong, sleeping, I get to quarter the last, or keeping them back in the last, like one people, because I'm supposed to talk to me. There's a touch out. When someone down below me, so when I want to do shows, and they may freak shelf, and I say to you that same word, I demonstrate, I'm on a feeling left, and I'm motivating elevator music. Well, it was at one moonlight night, a star shining bright, a wish blown high, a love said goodbye, a blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining, shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. Well, I said the blue moon of Kentucky. Well, I said the blue moon of Kentucky, just keep on shining, shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. I said blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining, shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. Well, it was one moonlight night, a star shining bright. I wish I blown high. Love said goodbye. A blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. But spitting, speaking, singing to you, freestyling to you, spitting telepathically through. Well, it's one for the money, two for the show. Free to get ready, and now go cat go. But don't you step on my blue shoes. Well, you can do anything but lay off my blue shoes. Well, you can knock me down, step on my face, slander my name all over the place. Well, do anything that you want to do. But hey, honey, stay off of them shoes. Spitting there and rhyming to you. Speaking there ending to you. Yes, it's true. Spitting, rhyming there ending to you. Yes, it's true. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I'm growing so tired of this. How do you fight the phantom bitch? About how do you fight the phantom bitch? She calling my phone. She calling my phone. I put it on quick. I ain't never gonna answer it. I never gotta pick up my phone, girl. I'm all on my own. I'm all on my own. I know you ain't high as this putting my mind to shit. Give me some time. I'll be flying, bitch. Breaking my bones. You're breaking my bones. You want me to align my wrist? I ain't gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do it for me because help me forget. I ain't gonna do it for you. I ain't gonna do it for you. I ain't gonna do it for me because I'm trying to get rich. I ain't got put on no Tommy. If I don't got Tommy to put on my bitch doing my thing, and now bitch I can sing. So don't expect all my flows to just switch. Step in this bitch. Let these hoes feel my drip. If you ain't smoking or something, I'm a dip. Been rapping a bit. I shot inside of my head. The voices begin. I don't want you to leave me yet, my darling. I possess your soul, your mind, your heart, and your body. Rap karate, the ice demon inside me. Jugging on a Friday. But saw you on the freeway. How could I forget that face? I don't even know your name. I'm in love with a ghost girl, all alone in a lonely world. I just really want to find her. I'm gonna do another line first. Line on the asphalt. Blacked out, fucking with the coke wave. Let my man max out. Be on some real shit. Get it from my OG. I don't want to hear shit, shawty. What she told me. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I be on my lonely, looking for the night girl, right girl. Why you all about me? Love me for a night. Hate me in the morning. Yeah, I know you're tight, girl, so I make you blow me. Look me in the eyes, girl. Look me in the eyes, girl. Tell me if you think that is a lie, girl. Getting tired of you, girl. I know I need my own girl. Look me in the eyes. Tell me if you think that it's a lie. Getting tired of you, girl. I know I need my own girl. As the world spins and it swirls and it twirls. As the world spins and it swirls and it twirls. But let me give it a whirl. Well, I've been drifting off on knowledge, cat calls and cat walks. Man, these women are getting soulmen. I could sing a solemn for a Solomon and salamander. We took a flight at midnight, and now my mind, I can't help but wonder how come a spoon fed pluralized eyes to find the beaches and the forest. When I'm looking off the stage edge, I'm looking off the edge. I preach my gut. I can't help but ignore it. I'm climbing up the walls because all the shit I hear is boring. All the shit I do is boring. All these record labels boring. I don't trust these record labels. I'm about spitting their ending. I'm about about it's what you do. It's what you see. I know if I'm haunting you, you must be haunting me. It's where we go. It's where it will be. I know if I'm onto you, I'm onto you, onto you. You must be onto me. My haunted lungs, a ghost in the sheets. I know if I'm onto you, you must be haunting me. indeed, and suspecting, rhyme meant to be for all love eternity, rhyme meant to be for all love eternity. My mind of fire, Mars, you hear the beach, I'll spin. Peter Piper, the back of the spec up Peter Pit, Peter Piper, the back of the back of the Peter Pit, Betty Barbara, the batter that put the bar, my batter, was gone, got home. Windows down, no sound, blowing clouds, living in a ghost town. I put 9 lines on my phone just now, so just give me a minute. Nightmare, I'm living in it. A white hair, a chrome finish, a fitted, and some white linen. I'm a ghost living in a cellar where nobody goes. I got 9 nines hiding in my trench coat. I'm a parasitic entity, and you're the host. I'm the boogeyman underneath your bedpost. When you see me in these clothes, you know they be rare. I don't even breathe air. I be in the trees there. I'm magic in my palms. I told you my magic is strong. Human flesh for my dinner. It's gonna be a cold winter. Stacks in my jeans. Heart back off the greens and the whites. I'm a fiend. And the night with my team, taking flight and a dream. Reaching fruit, a screen. Take your life here, a scream. Indeed, and there's a spit into thee. And all night and all day, the rhymes begin inside up my head. Nightmares begin. Once upon a time, there lived a widow woman and her son Jack on their small farm in the country. Every day Jack would help his mother with the chores, chopping the wood, weeding the garden, and milking the cow. But despite all their hard work, Jack and his mother were very poor and barely enough money to keep themselves fed. What shall we do? What shall we do? Said the widow one spring day. We don't have enough money to buy seed for the farm this year. We must sell our cow, old Bess, and with the money buy enough seed to plant a good crop. All right, mother, said Jack. It's market day. Today I'll go into town and sell Bessie. So Jack took the cow's halter in his hand and walked through a garden gate and headed off toward town. He hadn't gone far when he met a funny-looking old man who said to him, "Good morning, Jack." "Good morning to you," said Jack. I wondered how the little old man knew his name. Where are you off to this fine morning?" asked the man. "I'm going to the market to sell our cow Bessie." "Well, what a helpful son you are," exclaimed the man. "I have a special deal for such a good boy like you." The little old man looked around to make sure no one was watching, and then opened his hand to show Jack what he held. "Beans?" asked Jack. I looked a little confused. "Free magical bean, cease to be exact, young man. 1, 2, 3. So magical are they that if you plant them overnight by morning, they grow right up to the sky," promised the funny little old man. And because you're such a good boy, they're all yours. And if you trade for that old milking cow." "Really?" said Jack. "Are you quite sure they're magical?" "I am indeed. And if it doesn't turn out to be true, you can have your cow back." "Well, that sounds fair," said Jack, as he handed over Bessie's halter, pocketed the beans, and headed back home to show his mother. "Back already, Jack?" asked his mother. "I see you haven't got old Bess. You sold her so quickly. How much did you get for her?" Jack smiled and reached into his pocket. "Just look at these free beans. Mother, they're magical. I'll plant them overnight and—" "What?" cried Jack's mother. "Oh, silly boy, how could you give away our milking cow for free measly beans?" And with that she did the worst thing Jack ever seen her do. She burst into tears. Jack ran upstairs to his little room in the attic. So sorry he wasn't through the beans, angrily out the window, thinking, "How could I have been so foolish? I've broken my mother's heart." After tossing and turning at last, Jack dropped off to sleep. When Jack woke up in the morning, his room looked strange. The sun was shining into part of it like it normally did, and yet all the rest was quite dark and shady. So Jack jumped up and dressed himself and went to the window. And what do you think he saw? By the beans he had thrown out the window into the garden had sprung up into a beanstalk which went up and up and up until it reached the sky, until the leaves and twisty vines, like the rungs of a ladder. Jack climbed and climbed until at last he reached the sky, and when he got there, he found a long, broad road winding its way through the clouds to a square castle off in the distance. Jack ran up the road towards the castle, and just as he reached the door, it swung open to reveal a horribly lady giant the horrible lady giant with one great eye in the middle of her forehead. As soon as Jack saw her, he turned to run away, but she caught him and dragged him into the castle. "Don't be in such a hurry. I'm sure a grown boy like you would like a nice big breakfast," said the great big tall woman. "It's been so long since I got to make a breakfast for a boy." Well, the lady giant wasn't such a bad sort, but after all, even if she was a bit odd, she took Jack into the kitchen and gave him a chunk of cheese and a glass of milk, a chunk of cheese and a glass of milk. But Jack had only taken a few bites, then thump, thump, thump. The whole house began to rumble with the noise of someone coming. "Goodness gracious me, it's my husband," said the giant woman, wringing her hands. "What on earth shall I do? There's nothing he likes better than boys boiled on toast, and I haven't any bread left. Oh dear, I never should have let you stay for breakfast here. Come quick and jump in here." And she hurried Jack into a large copper pot sitting beside the stove. Just as her husband, the giant, came in, he ducked inside the kitchen and said, "I'm ready for breakfast. I'm so hungry I could eat 3 cows. What's the smell? Beat, fight, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman, but be he alive or be he dead, I'll have his bones to grind my bread." "Nonsense, dear," said his wife. "We haven't had a boy for breakfast in years. Now you go and wash up, and by the time you come back, breakfast will be ready for you." So the giant went off to tidy up. Jack was about to make a run for it when the woman stopped him and said, "Wait until he's asleep," she said. He always has a little snooze after breakfast." Jack peeked out of the copper pot just as the giant returned to the kitchen carrying a basket filled with golden eggs and a sickly-looking white hen. The giant poked the hen and growled, lay, and then the hen laid an egg and made of gold, which the giant added to the basket. After his breakfast, the giant went to the closet and pulled out a golden harp. With the face of a sad young girl, the giant poked the harp and growled, "Play," and the harp began to play a gentle tune while her lovely face sang up, by. Then the giant began to nod his head and snore until the house shook. When he was quite sure the giant was asleep, Jack crept out of the copper pot and began to tiptoe out the kitchen. Just as he was about to leave, he heard the sound of the harp girl weeping. Just bit his lip side and returned to the kitchen. He grabbed the sickly hen and the singing harp and began to tiptoe back out. But this time the hen gave a cackle which woke the giant, and just as Jack got out of the house, he heard him calling, "Wife, wife, what have you done with my white hen and my golden harp?" Jack ran as fast as he could, and the giant realized he had been tricked, came rushing after away from the castle and down the broad winding road. When he got to the beanstalk, the giant was only 20 yards away when suddenly he saw Jack disappear. Confused, the giant peered through the clouds and saw Jack underneath climbing down for dear life. The giant stomped his foot and roared angrily, "Feet, fight, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread." The giant swung himself down onto the beanstalk, which shook with his weight. Jack slipped, slid, and climbed down the beanstalk as quickly as he could. And after he climbed down the giant, as he neared the bottom, Jack called out, "Mother, please hurry, bring me an axe. Bring me an axe." And his mother came rushing out with Jack's wooden chopping axe in her hand. But when she came to the enormous beanstalk, she stood still with fright. Jack jumped down and got hold of the axe and began to chop away at the beanstalk. Luckily, because of all the chores he'd done over the years, he'd become quite good at chopping. And it didn't take long for him to chop through enough of the beanstalk that it became a teeter. The giant felt the beanstalk shake and quiver, so he stopped to see what was the matter. Then Jack got one last big chop with the axe, and the beanstalk began to topple over. The giant came tumbling after. Rapping never ender forever. Never, say never for the forever rapper. Stops rapping never. Spits biblical stories and every story read after. Goldilocks sitting in the bear, about Goldilocks sitting in the babe bear's chair. Double doesn't even ever occur. Goldilocks eating all the baby bear's porridge, thinking it's made for her. Goldilocks sleeping in the baby bear's bed simply because she's tired. Goldilocks unaware of dangers ahead. Her only guides desire, a pure belief, free from detrimental swirl, completely natural naive. She is the center of the world. Goldilocks running fruitful woods tonight as she runs. Her locks are getting darker. Goldilocks running with a riper sight. Goldilocks won't ever go visiting no bears again. Rapping again and again inside of my head. The demons begin, I said again and again. Sophisticated vocabulary has been adequate, documented, education, psychological incompetence, was validating, elaborate, understanding, complete adamant, random is conscious, accurate, incoherently, when neutron, substantivism, substitution, speakoperation, beyond infinitism, and giantism, syllabalism, rapid analysm. 3 pigs came to town on a warm summer's day, and they said to each other, what a nice place to stay. They each made their plans with remarkable speed, and they went out to look for the things that they would need. The first little pig built a house made of straw. He fashed till he couldn't thatch anymore. He worked every day till his trotters were sore. And early one evening came and knocked at the door. Little pig, won't you let me in? No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. And I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. No, Mr. Wolf, I will let you in. I'll not let you in. So he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house in. The second pig, a little pig built a house made of sticks. He paid close attention to all the fiddly bits with curtains on the windows and a carpet on the floor. And early one evening, came a knock at the door. Little pig, won't you let me in? No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. And I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. No, Mr. Wolf, I won't let you in. So he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and puffed and he blew the house in. The third little pig built a house made of bricks, which he felt would be stronger than straw or sticks. He painted the ceiling and he painted the walls. Then early one evening came a knock at the door. Little pig, won't you let me in? No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. No, Mr. Wolf, I won't let you in. So he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed, but it did not blow in. And now the 3 little pigs each had a house made of bricks, so they wouldn't have to worry about the big bad wolf and his tricks. And again, not inside of my head. The sophisticated vocabulary is adequate, documented, education, psychological incompetence, validating, elaborate, understanding, complete adamant, random is conscious, accurate, incoherently, meaning neutral, and substantive, substitution, speakoperation, beyond infinitism, giantism, syllabalism, abstrusionism. It has come to our attention that a mysterious force is loose somewhere in outer space. The mysteries of creation are bare up in the sky. The moon and planets are bare, and new hopes for knowledge and peace are there. And therefore, as we set sail, we ask God's blessing on the most hazardous and dangerous and greatest adventure on which man has ever embarked, prepared for a liftoff. Self, Lord and Master, I shall bring disaster to evil factors, demonic chapters, that shall be captured by kings through the storms of days after, unto the earth from the sun, through triple darkness to blast you with a force that can't be compared to any fight your power, for its mind power shared. The brainwave causes vessels to circulate like constellations reflect at night off the lake world word to the Father and Mother Earth, seeking everlasting life through this hell for what it's worth. Look, listen, and observe, and watch over sea ciphers, pulling my peeps to the curb. Heed the words. It's like ghetto-style proverbs. The righteous pay a sacrifice to get what they deserve. I cannot afford to be confined to a cell. Brainwaves swell, turning the desert to a well. Experience the best teacher. False spray like street sweepers. Little daddy street preacher. Illustrious feature. Narrator you select, accompanied by a deck. Plus the DJ you respect. The 7.5 combined over the front line. The 10%ers promoting slander in their airtime. Bear in mind, jewels, be the fools, the tools of the trade. The sharp blades, heavenly praise, and dues are paid. Yeah, I have. I leave scientists mentally scared. I leave scientists mentally scarred. A triple extra large, wild like rock stars who smash guitars. Poison bars from the gods. Bust holes in your mirage and catch a charge. Shake 'em down like the riot squad. Invade your zone. Ruin like ancient Rome. I span the universe and return to earth to claim my throne. The maker, owner, plus soul controller. Ayatollah, rest in the sky. The clouds, my sofa, stand like Colossus, regardless to whom or what numerous attempts on my life. So who to trust, who but us to supply with the fire, the burning truth. 150, absolute proof on the mic like Moses, a spoken golden scribe, a survivor of the oldest tribe whose soldiers died. I notify families. We shed tears and mourn, but our hands are on the ammo because the battle's still on. Sound the horn. We come rumbling through the function, precise laser beam about